When you think Baltimore, what do you think? Do you think about crime and homelessness and robberies? When I think about Baltimore, I think about home. I was born in Baltimore in August 1996. My family was close-knit, and Baltimore is ingrained in my family history. Almost all of my family lives within 10 miles of my house. I spent time growing up at my grandmother's house and my Gana's houses. My parents divorced when I was young, and I moved 3 times in 4 years. My grandmother's house provided a home in times when my home didn't feel like one. I often spent the night in the loft, watching Friends and eating dinner on her living room floor while watching the news with my pop. I moved to my current house in 2006, and my life changed. Towson finally began to feel like home. I met my best friend while attending Ridgely Middle School. We made so many memories together, laughing, goofing off, and trying to survive middle school together. In that time, my family grew. My aunts and uncles had 4 children in 2 years. They all lived down the street, and I was able to drive to their houses to spend time with my new cousins. High school was a formative period in my life with lots of growth and changes. Looking back, Towson High School reminds me of how far I've come and how much I've grown. I began high school as shy and timid. Chelsea and I mainly stuck together. In high school, I got my first job at the Country Club of Maryland. I grew up going to the Country Club of Maryland, attending kids' Halloween parties and dinners with my grandparents. The Country Club of Maryland still plays an integral role in my life today. I still have the job 7 years later. I left high school stronger and more confident. I learned that I was smarter than I thought, and I developed a strong work ethic and passion for what I wanted to do with my life. I left Baltimore for college in the summer of 2014. I was afraid to leave everything I knew for a new place. I wouldn't have Hunt Valley or Towson, and especially not my family and friends. When I came back for the first time, nothing had changed, but nothing was the same. At first, Baltimore didn't feel like my home, but I soon realized it was more of a home to me than ever. I still had the same family and the same friends, and I needed them more than ever. I had a lot of changes in my life after I started college. Baltimore was my safe haven. The familiar sights like Towson Town Center and Hunt Valley Town Center were like my security blanket. It made me feel like everything was going to be okay. To some, Baltimore may represent danger and aggression, but to me, it's a place of love, laughter, and happiness. Home isn't just a trip up York Road to Hunt Valley Town Center or down York Road to Towson Town Center. Home is my mom, home is my siblings, and home are my grandparents. The memories I made in Baltimore have shaped me into the person who I am today. It didn't matter where our house was. It's the people that made it feel like home.